Where do you go with this if you're the defense? Because this is a difficult case for them, especially when you've got this video. But we're hearing now more about this forbidden love, this ongoing issue. Are they going to lean into this being a parenting style, or do you think they will try to layer in what may be more of a cultural norm for this family?
If they try to layer in that it's a cultural norm, they would do poorly in this case. Here's what I think is going to happen. So first and foremost, that cross-examination by the prior attorney was very awkward. They clearly have no cards. What I think that they're going to do is they are going to bank, and this is a little bit of a conspiracy theory. I think they're going to bank on the fact that the daughter will eventually testify and say that she would kind of intercede in their favor, not as simple as, hey, my parents are fine, not that at all. But I think that they would bank on that because in the older cultures, this daughter will eventually be gotten to. She has communication with her sister still. I'm sure that the defense attorneys and the prosecutors are also worried, like, hey, will somebody from the family get to her? Because if they do and she testifies, she'll know when she testifies that if my parents are proven beyond a reasonable doubt that my father attempted to kill me, he's gone for life, my family life is over, my family, my sister, I will destroy my family. I think the defense will be banking on that. I'm not rooting for that. But I think the defense, it's got to factor into their planning for this case, because if that daughter takes the stand, if she does, and they could force her, she's a victim, she's not the defendant, they could force her to take the stand, that would be the only card they would have, as well as the fact that, you know, breaking down the elements of, was this attempted murder, her eyes rolled into the back of her head. Those are the only two plays they have to in this case, which I'm so shocked this case hasn't pled out already, because this seems like a very, very, very typical plea. But the fact that it hasn't shows that somebody on one side is playing a game of chicken with the other side.